Hello everybody. Today I am going to be doing this look. This look was inspired by the zodiac sign Aries. I plan on doing an entire series of these wearable looks for each zodiac sign. Now I am not the first person to come up with this idea. I was inspired originally by the BuzzFeed video that they made, and it was a little bit like not wearable makeup. So I was like, oh, what if I came up with some wearable makeup for each of the zodiac signs? And then I looked it up, and Fresh Blush is currently doing this. So if you guys have not checked out her channel, a link will be in the description box below. Please go check her channel out. She does amazing work. Like, I was seriously blown away by some of the looks that she created, especially for Cancer. Make sure to check out her channel down below. But if this is something that you guys are interested in, or if you're just wanting to know how to achieve this look, even if you aren't an Aries, just keep on watching. Oh, hi guys, voiceover Mary Lee here. Regular Mary Lee in front of camera is really awkward, and I'm sorry. So the reason I chose some of these makeup looks is because Aries is the first of the zodiac sign in Eastern astrology. They are known to be born leaders, bold, and fun. They're a fire sign, so they naturally have a lot of personality. So these kind of mirror a lot of the things that I do in this makeup look. So for the brows, I'm going really bold and sharp, a lot more bolder than I normally would. And for this, I am using the Morphe B45 brush with the ColourPop Brow Pot in the color Brunette. And I'm just really defining my arch a lot more, and also making them a lot darker than I used to, or that I usually do. Aries is symbolized by the ram, so if you think of a ram kind of like going full force, all head forward, that's kind of what I was trying to mirror in the brows, was very ram-like, if you will. And then I'm just priming my eyelids with eyeshadow primer, nothing too fancy. Then I'm taking my MAC 224 blending brush and the Makeup Geek color in Peach Smoothie and setting that down as my base. Then going back in with the same brush and the color Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek and blending that into my crease. This is just going to help us to set a good foundation for the cut crease that we're going to do. I'm taking the same brush again, using the Kylie Bronze Palette, the two colors Topaz and Tiger's Eye. I just mixed the two together just to warm up the eye a little bit more. Then I'm taking the Morphe Small Blending Fluff Brush. There was literally no name for it. That's all it said. And the color in the color Stereo. And then I'm just blending that back out with the same blending brush, the 224 MAC brush. And this is going to help to define the crease a little bit more. I'm just going back and redefining that color to make sure that it really stands out. Then I'm going in with a concealer brush. As you can see, this first attempt didn't really work with the type of brush that I was using. So just make sure that you're using a really firm concealer brush when you do this. As you see, I go back and change the brush to an Aveda 8 brush, and I'm just using my regular concealer here, but the trick is you want to carve out that cut crease and you want to leave an opening on the outside of the eye. I'm going to show you on my other eye because this one turned out so blurry, and I apologize, but please bear with me. This was one of my first attempts at actually using my camera. So you can see it a little bit easier in this one, but you want to make sure that you get a really clean line. So as you saw in just a few clips ago, I was blending it out with my finger just to kind of like blend out that harsh, jagged line, because you want it to be all really smooth and cohesive. And the trick to this is not to let the cut crease come into the outer corner of your eye. You want it to stay open. So then I'm using the color I Heart This by ColourPop just to give the eye a little bit more sparkle. And I completely failed at doing my entire winged liner on camera, so this was just a partial clip of it, but I am using the Kat Von D ink liner in just a black color, and just making sure that I give a really, really sharp wing, because that's another thing about the Aries, is that they're very to the point and straightforward. So I thought with a winged liner it needed to be extremely cut and dry, if you will. Same thing with the cut crease. They're very bold and they know exactly what they want. So I wanted to make sure that I did something that's bold. And then I'm so sorry, but my camera just was completely out of focus. But I used the lashes by Beauty Box in the color Trance, and now I'm using the OCC Cosmetics, or OCC, I don't know why I said cosmetics, the OCC Lip Tar in the color Harlot, and I'm just really defining my Cupid's bow here. Again, bold, Aries, and I'm using the color red because they're a fire sign and they have a very fiery, bright, vibrant personality. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments box down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be for the zodiac sign Taurus.